Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
Authorities have located a missing baby and the woman who allegedly kidnapped him.
Law enforcement found 38-year-old Betty Cross and 7-month-old Chosen Butler in Detroit, Michigan. Police say the baby appears unharmed. Authorities in Michigan have taken Cross into custody.
DSS will assist with Butler's return to South Dakota. Court documents say Cross had been caring for Butler since August, and Child Protective Services had told Cross that the day before that the baby would be placed with another family.
When they arrived at Cross's apartment, neither of them were there. Her 2008 red Jeep Liberty was also gone.
Situations like this obviously aren't very common. But obviously the more serious the crime or more serious the violation or the person that we're looking for on the warrant, that really changes the practices as to how we're going to go about serving the warrant.
Court documents say camera footage shows 3 people carrying multiple bags and blankets from Cross's apartment last Thursday evening.
One of them was seen carrying a child that looks like Butler.
A badly decomposed body was found near the Pennington County and Custer County line. On Tuesday around 1 p.m., Pennington County Sheriff's deputies were called to a location south of Hill City where a hiker had found a badly decomposed body and reported it to the sheriff's office.
The body did not have any identifying information available. Further analysis is being scheduled to determine the cause of death and identity. If you have any information, you are encouraged to contact the Pennington County Sheriff's Office.
A Volga man is behind bars this morning, accused in connection to a pursuit. The Brookings County Sheriff's Office says a deputy tried to stop a car on the west side of Volga just before 9 o'clock Tuesday night.
During the pursuit, authorities say the car went into the ditch, hit a field approach, and went into the air. The driver, 37-year-old Marcus Williams, was taken to the Brookings Hospital with unknown injuries. He was arrested for a list of charges, including DUI and aggravated eluding. Now let's get a check on our forecast with meteorologist Scott Muntz. Scott?
Well, good morning, everybody. We are looking at snow start across western, southwestern South Dakota as we go through the morning hours, eventually trying to move into south central, southeastern KELOLAND late today, going into tonight. Probably start with some rain in south central and southeastern South Dakota, eventually switching over to snow after sunset, as temperatures today will reach the 30s and 40s for highs. Brian will have more details on your forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. Falls Community Health Dental Clinic in Sioux Falls provides dental care for patients with Medicaid or who are uninsured.
The clinic has 4 locations, and they're bringing awareness to their work for National Dentist Day today.
We have our main site here in downtown, but we also have 3 school-based locations at Hayward, Hawthorne, and Terry Redland Elementary. At our school sites, parents can enroll their kids into our program, and we can take the kids out from class during the school day to provide their care.
The clinic is also looking to hire more dental assistants and are offering a hiring bonus of up to $4,000.
People across Sioux Falls observed Ash Wednesday yesterday. Ash Wednesday is the start of Lent.
While Ash Wednesday is traditionally observed in Christian churches, the Table Ministries pastor wants to redefine what church looks like.
We want it to be so much more than just a building. So we want to know that this promise is for anyone and for everyone, and regardless of your doubts, that this promise is for you. So we really just want to make sure that everyone knows that they can come here, that whether or not they sit in a worship service, that they can be reminded that they are saved.
To help people in a rush, the Table Ministry had Ashes to Go, where people could pull up in their car and receive their ashes.
Huset's Speedway in Brandon is part of the newest edition of World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24. The video game was released last September, but was updated last month and now features 51 dirt tracks, the newest of which is Huset Speedway.
The process of creating an exact replica of Huset started 2 years ago when the game's creator, iRacing, visited the track.
We go there with our scan team, and we're on the track, and it's a painstaking process. But this scanning tool, which is used in major construction, projects and whatnot, it literally draws what we call a point cloud, which are millions and millions and millions of dots. And you place it, it goes all the way up, it goes all the way down, it goes over a millimeter, all the way up, and then it does 360s all the way around the track.
World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24 is now available on a number of platforms.
We provided a link with details and purchase options under this story on KELOLAND.com.
That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get another check of your forecast with meteorologist Brian Karstens. Brian?
All right, tracking our weather here today. Well, we are definitely warming up the temperature scale we go, low to mid 40s this afternoon, but clouds will be on the increase as well. Eventually, we'll start picking up some moisture chances. Even in Sioux Falls, we could get a little snow tonight. Best bet, though, will be south and a little west, and we do have headlines for that. Quickly approaching that winter storm warning region here from the far southwest around Hot Springs over to Mission and then down to Valentine and then east to O'Neill. That looks like the heaviest band. 6 inches or locally more will likely occur. And then winter weather advisories about a county-wide, a little bit to the north of that. That advisory, by the way, does include Yankton, the Sioux City, Lamar's area. Here's a look at Futurecast as we pick up the snow chances in the southwest, and that definitely is part of the conversation there already this morning. And then farther east, we'll likely see a conversion from some initial rain showers and then incorporating some of the elements here that'll switch over to snow. And I think that'll even be probably better to accumulate snow here after sunset. So watching that heavy, wet band of accumulation there as we kick off your Friday morning right along the Nebraska-South Dakota border. Sioux Falls is on the edge, so we do want to incorporate some chances of snow. Whatever we pick up, though, it's likely going to start melting fairly quickly because even on the onset of this Friday forecast, we've got 40s already in the afternoon, I-90 north and up toward Aberdeen. It looks like at least mid to upper 40s. That's just the start. We're going to kick off the weekend on Saturday with warming weather. Plenty of 50s will start to emerge from Rapid City to Pierre to Aberdeen. The only folks here probably a little slower to warm up will be where the snow is greatest, and that would be indicated there south into northern Nebraska, where our official forecast is 4 to 8 plus. Pine Ridge and Valentine, we've got Yankton there at 2 to 5. Sioux Falls at this point, we're an inch or less. And we'll continue to monitor that, but I think that's where this will be going. Forecast details today, 41 in Brookings. We have 38 for the high in Watertown. The 7-day forecast. If you like spring or spring-like weather, well, here it comes. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday of next week, we've got a good batch of 60-degree weather. Overnight lows into the lower 30s. But don't forget, we're having a conversation already about next weekend. So a little more than 7 days out, the weather forecast could be looking a little bit more active again. So it's March, and you got to be aware of that. We've got 60s, though, for Aberdeen, Sunday, Monday. And it looks like right now, dry weather beyond whatever we do pick up here for tonight and tomorrow morning, mainly south of Pierre. So a dry stretch of weather means 60s for highs. Could see a couple of 70s, too. Well, we want to throw that out there, and that would also certainly would include the possibility in Rapid City, where our going high is 68 on Monday. Check out more details online at KELOLAND.com.